last year from September to December was my most productive time in my whole life. But since I accomplished my goal that I was working for this whole time, since then I feel like this flow, this energy that I had isn't there anymore. And that's interesting because, like I said, it was the most productive time in my life. My goal was to get to Canada. I'm from Germany and now I'm living here. I'm living in Canada. So many things happened in that time in 2025. I started working as a video editor to have something that I can do everywhere on this planet. I needed income. And as soon as I had the money to get myself a flight to Canada, I bought it. And now I had a deadline. And this deadline pushed me harder to get even more productive in that time. And it worked. I feel like you already see what I want to tell you with that. I had this deadline. I had this wish to get here. And I took this wish and converted it to a goal. What now happens is my dopamine baseline, whilst I'm getting to this goal, goes higher and higher. I'm getting motivated and more motivated day after day. And now that I am in Canada, I achieved my goal of getting here. My dopamine level dips down again. So what happened? I didn't want to do anything anymore. Since I was here, to be honest, I felt kind of depressed. There's nothing crazy that happens. That's even totally normal. And I can explain to you why. Let me explain it to you with an example. Imagine we're talking about the caveman times. There was something like a goat. And you wanted to kill it to eat it with your family. So what happens? The moment you see this goat, you get motivated. You get motivated to get it. And every little step that you get closer to getting this goat, whilst that happens, your dopamine baseline slowly rises. The highest point of all this happens directly when you kill it and you got what you wanted. But what happens next is, after you eat it with your family, your baseline drops again. That's totally normal. You don't feel motivated anymore. Why? Because think about it. What would happen if you felt like this high, this fulfillment inside you all the time, even whilst you don't have the goat anymore? You already finished eating with your family. There is no goat anymore. If that were sustained, you would never go out again to catch a new goat. You need this low to crave a new goat. After you're in this low, your brain remembered, oh, when I had this goat, I felt so good. I want another one. And the whole process starts again. Okay, but what should I do? What should you do when you achieve the goal like that, what it was for me, getting here, getting to Canada? Because of course I can't get here again because I'm already here. When you're feeling this low after you achieve the goal, the next thing you should do is find yourself another goal. In my experience, it doesn't even matter what kind of goal it is. As long as it builds your character into a character that you want to be, anything. And now, think about this goal for a few days. Maybe write about a journal. Why do you want to get it? How will you get it? And sooner than later, you will find yourself in this motivated state again. You really want to achieve it, so you're productive, working towards this goal, and that's really all it takes. I hope you liked this video. Believe in yourself, especially if no one else does. Bye.